I got it live. Let's go share the link.
First time I've seen her, she was downtown, and I had an attraction to her right away.
Where the fuck is the link at? All right, I got it.
What happened the second time? Yeah, well.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
I made it this time.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Chiefs, nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Motherfuckers already trying to damn drive you down hype shit. You need the hoods.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. You got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Just 21 yards on the ball there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Damn it.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I'm just letting you know I was even going to get your D ready. I'm trying to be an asshole, but I got to find my play. I want to run. Chill down. Get on my nerves.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Give me it. God, call the timeout. The clock ain't running.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down.
I didn't even mean to call the motherfuckers through the line like that.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. So that'll back them up 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there at a first down for L.A.
16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
I think it's 2-minute warning. Shut the fuck up. I was no huddling. That nothing like John.
Our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Did you see your enforcer right there up the middle?
Henry. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Nice rhythm throw there on first
you got,
down.
so you got 4 of them?
Made it nice, easy pitch and catch.
I saw all 4 of them motherfuckers up front light up right there.
But still good yardage. On this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Go, Kyle.
Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down.
Going routes open, ain't it?
Here we go on 4th. Herbert flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I could go back in time, I'd have kicked that shit.
Jones, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Back in time.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 12-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Oh, no.
And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes letting one go deep for the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
DJ, we're in a game after that.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now Crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10
white gangster in the club.
Hey, 37-yard line.
Coming out in some fucked up formation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Derrick Henry runs through the contact.
Nothing I can do right there. I'm
Chiefs
I read it.
Derrick Henry.
That was for John.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the
John
Chiefs
got
are
you
able
that
to get this back within a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
69.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
Are we not allowed to go for it?
But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here.
I did it, you knew it!
And he will not even make it.
I tried to call timeout, but I already hit the X button.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I mean, you got to try everything, but you read that shit. You read that shit.
Now it's Henry.
Oh my God, John is
a gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really
nothing I can do. Like, I'm hitting the nigga in the backfield. Nothing I can do.
Detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In the box, and that's when you touchdown.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
I read that, and it wouldn't let me. I was hitting triangle.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22.
I read it, but it fucked me.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. A strong
I had to hit you with fucking
on that one.
LeBron James.
And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Dude, he get.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Edwards-Helaire. What a spin. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now Mahomes. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Wow. Nothing I can do.
6 yards on
That's
the
on
pickup,
John.
and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st down
Okay.
and goal to go.
I hit him at the 5-yard line right there.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's
Definitely not how you
serious
want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
I got picked.
Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And now if the Chiefs hit the PAT, they will take the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football,
What's the clock stop? It ain't like it's running. Shut up. Nigga, that third down and go use up there. You audible 16 different fucking routes. I don't want to hear it. Fuck you, Booton.
To throw again. Herbert.
Damn.
And
He's got 32, knocked it out of 18.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Be 100%
Excellent
honest
job
with you.
right there on third down. Like any
line.
defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Turn that one,
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Still 2 goddamn.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for.
Seems like
you are. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
Yes.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
No hearing.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line.
I called a goddamn full
the
up.
Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Chiefs 21, Chargers 13. Harrison Butker to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
He said yes. What range? Lisa, did that movie you had on was a true story?
The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
How was it even time to hold?
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. After the run, now Herbert to throw. Broken tackle. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Frank Clark drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry, and for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I didn't do play wrong.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
As long as you get to the
yardage,
line.
and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Yeah, right, not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Chargers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. throw here. Herbert is going to fire one deep, middle of the, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Score, Chiefs 28, Chargers 20. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Stupid ass. Stupid ass.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Nah, except if the game called it.
Doesn't he? They declined that.
There's
Why?
no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused.
Oh, shit.
Now this one complete.
Why you fall down for it?
13, it's a first down. And he's certainly been
I brought the whole house to kill
score.
Henry's
Now they
ass.
look to him again, he picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Henry on the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to